Hey everybody.
Hi guys, welcome. Wow. How's everybody doing? It's been a while. I'm sorry. We've been gone from the live stream at least.
Yeah, it's been almost a month.
Yeah, that's
Last
crazy.
time was like right after D23, but then we had a bunch of stuff happening. Seeing a lot of the usual people in the chat. Pixel and Gizmo are playing in the background, so if you hear some rattling, that is what happened.
Yeah, they're excited as well.
This is also the first time that we're ever trying to do a fundraiser on YouTube. So that's interesting because I thought it would show up on my screen, and it's not showing up on my screen, but it's showing up in the chat.
Yeah. Oh, is it though?
Yeah, it's just not showing up to for me to put on the screen. Can you send messages
with it? No. Or is it just okay? Yeah, so we're
doing no, I don't think so.
Yeah. So if you guys want to help out, it's a charity for help for everyone that was affected by Hurricane Ian.
Yeah, it's Convoy of Hope. They are distributing food, water, and relief efforts to those affected by Hurricane Ian. Like we still have friends who don't have power in Florida and stuff. Like when we'll talk about our experience. We were in Orlando and it didn't really hit largely where we were, but other places it was devastating. So.
Yeah, but any amount helps. So please donate if you can.
Yeah, I know. What was it? David Mace donated earlier.
Yeah, I think 2 people did. David Mace, and then I went back in right before we started, and there was another person, but I couldn't see who it was. So for everyone wow, we already have 135.
Wow,
that's great. Our goal tonight is $1,000. So if we could hit $1,000, that would be amazing.
Yeah, thank you, Allie, for donating. Rudio.
Yes, thank you, Rudio.
Oh wow, there's coming in.
Yeah.
But underscore donated. Thank you, underscore.
Yeah, we're not going to unfortunately be able to read everyone's names, but like if we see it, because it goes by so quickly, we'll shout you out.
Thank you, John. Suzanne, thank you, Suzanne. An anonymous donation. A couple on anonymous. So many people named anonymous. That's weird.
I know. It's such a common name.
Jescu, I think. Thank you so much. Yeah, these are coming in too hot that I'm not even sure.
Yeah, like he said, this is our first time trying like the charity, live stream on YouTube. Yeah. So we'll see how it goes. So far, I think it's going pretty good.
Yeah, Amanda, Randy, Molly, Gay, Chunky Kitty.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people donating. Again, I apologize if we aren't able to say all the names. It's not coming through my normal. I use Ecamm Live to facilitate everything, and for some reason, the donations don't come over here. So
yeah, well, it's okay.
Yeah,
yeah.
But we also got Erin Keene. Thank you, Erin. Pamela. Thank you, Pamela. Anonymous again, a bunch of anonymous. Wow, there's some big anonymous donations here.
Yeah, thank you guys so much.
Matthew, Steve Koss.
This is really cool.
Steve, we got to meet.
Oh yeah, we did. Yeah. Hi, Steve and family. Yeah, that was so fun. I feel
Kim,
like we've gotten to recently meet like so many people that like we know your name, but like we never knew what your face looked like. Yeah. So now we could put the face to the name, and it's really cool.
Carissa, Quadio,
or
Quaid, Margaret, Megan, Stacy, Leslie. I don't know how interesting this is going to be if we just name off names of people donating, but thank you. We hope to have raised $1,000.
We're halfway there.
And we're already halfway there.
So, I mean, we could go over. Just saying. We don't got to stop there.
Yeah, the people, they need help. So as much help as we can get them. Holly, thank you so much. So, okay, here's the story. Amy, thank you.
Yeah, some of you might have seen we posted a video about Hurricane Ian.
Yeah, it was not something that we planned on doing. If you're part of our Patreon, we do this thing called daily vlogs. Thank you, Rebecca. And that's kind of like us filming our daily lives. And we were going to go on this vacation with some friends, a 7-day, 6-night vacation.
That we planned a long time ago.
Over 6 months ago.
That we have been planning. We had a group chat. We've been really excited for this trip.
And we were going for Epcot's 40th. And honestly, we weren't going to film much. We were planning on filming Epcot's 40th and then one other video.
Yeah.
And when we took off, right before we took off, like it was not expected. The hurricane was not expected to hit Orlando. We were going to get it was expected there was going to get some rain. Maybe the parks would close for the day, but it wasn't going to be, you got to keep track of the names then.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was there.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Go ahead.
Do you want to name the name?
No, it's okay. Go ahead.
Thank you, Wing Nike.
It's okay. Finish your story. We'll get to it. I was just, the chat wasn't moving. I was confused.
I was there because I can't keep track of it over here.
Yeah. Finish your story.
Don Glover, Anonymous, thank you.
It's okay. Riley, we'll get to it.
Jenny. Okay. So where was I?
I don't know. I'm sorry I interrupted you. I was trying to do it like when you wouldn't notice and then you stopped.
Well, I had it stuff there.
We have a daily vlog on Patreon. So basically we film a little bit every day and then we compile it into like a video for Patreon.
So we were following our trip there, and when we took off, it wasn't supposed to hit. By the time we landed, it was turning, and it was going to get closer. Everybody we knew in Florida was like, don't worry about it.
Yeah, they're like, you'll be fine. This is nothing. It's
fine. It's nothing.
You're good. Come.
Then it like actually kind of turned towards our area and actually kind of
came like went directly over Orlando.
Yeah.
Which was like worst case scenario.
But a lot of people were asking us, are you okay? Because we tweeted we were there, or we Instagrammed and tweeted that we were there. So we decided we also had nothing to do because we were stuck in a hotel room for 2 days. So we decided to make a video out of it and post it online. And the response to it has been actually pretty great. I'm actually very happy. I feel like we didn't intend to make a hurricane vlog, but I think what came out of it was like so positive and showed how the cast members kind of came together. And
it definitely was like hopefully a once in a lifetime experience for us. It was something that we've never gone through, and we just wanted to like see what it was like. Yeah. We had heard that Disney like has their own power grid, and that like it's one of like the safest places to be when they have bad weather there, because they normally don't lose power, and their buildings are very like built very well like for hurricanes.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We were really fortunate because we were staying with some friends. If you guys watched the video, we were actually staying in a DVC villa. Our friend Danny, we used some of
Just Ask Danny. We were staying with Mouse Vibes. You saw them all in the video.
We were using some DVC points that were about to expire. So like we got this like really nice room. Yeah. I mean, any room at a Disney resort is nice, but it felt like extra nice. Like we had a refrigerator and we had a stove and
yeah, we actually didn't see we saw like some trees went down. You saw in the video, it wasn't too much where we were, but obviously other areas were greatly affected.
It was very scary, very sad. We were like glued to the news, just watching the news like 24/7, seeing like what was happening in the places where it got hit really hard. Yeah, just absolutely devastating, and they need our help. So this is cool that we get to do this.
Yeah, so I want to thank Anna, Jay Lang, Robert. Oh no, this is scrolling. Susan, Kate Carlton, Henry. Thank you, Henry. Michaela. Thank you, Michaela.
Yeah, thank you, everyone. This is nuts. We're almost there. We've been on for 10 minutes. I wanted to do like a higher goal, but I was like, okay, 1,000 is like realistic, but we should have.
Is anybody from Florida here? Like, were you affected? Our friend Kate is here. Yeah. Says our fence still needs to be fixed by our landlord, but we were lucky to still have power and not flood.
That's good. Yeah, there was lots of rain, lots of flooding.
Oh, Steve, who we met for the first time, we lost power for 5 hours, but we're extremely lucky.
Yeah.
Oh, we met Ozzy Robo and the English Dents.
Yeah.
We met them in the airport.
You guys, they have been supporting our channel literally since the very beginning, and they live over in the UK. So we're like, oh, we're probably never going to meet them. And we ran into them at the airport out of all places. So it was really cool.
Yeah, you should check out their channel. They travel and do US stuff, but they also go to like Disneyland Paris, and they go to the parks and stuff. They're really nice people.
Yes, it was such a pleasure meeting you both, and I saw that you guys got home safely, so that's great. They were like stuck in Florida. They actually like their trip was what is that? Delayed? No, elongated. because of the hurricane.
Extended?
Wow. Elongated? Is that even a word? I don't think it is. It's fine.
We met so many people at Walt Disney World. So many ordinary adventures. Cynthia, we met in Creations. It was cool talking with everybody.
Yeah.
And it was also like interesting because everybody had that shared experience that they had just been through this hurricane. So it's
everyone was so positive too, and just like making the best out of it. And that's really all you could do.
Yeah. Lewis asks, do you all like Cutwater? I love Cutwater. The tiki rum Mai Tais.
Yeah. I'm drinking these aren't very good. I don't recommend these, to be honest. It's the Bud Light Seltzer Hard Soda. I was intrigued. There's like an orange flavor. I'm drinking a lime, and then there's like a cola flavor, and then I think a cherry cola. But they're weird. They just kind of taste like flat soda, like not in a good way. But it's all I have, so I'm gonna drink it.
We met Ardez yesterday. Yeah, yesterday in Galaxy's Edge. It was finally.
Oh my God! Yes, Ardez.
Yeah.
Like I said, I feel like we've been meeting so many people. Put the name to the face. It's awesome.
Oh, we hit a 1,000?
Yay!
Wow.
You guys are freaking awesome. Wow. I'm honestly shocked.
That's insane. In 12 minutes.
Yeah.
Thanks so much, you guys.
Yeah. And I think it keeps going, right? Like it doesn't stop. Yeah.
I put it going until tomorrow or Tuesday or something.
Oh, wow. Okay. So even after this stream is over, for anyone, because I know not everyone can watch it when we do it live, but if you watch the replay and you want to donate $1, $5, whatever, please do so. That's so cool. Wow.
Yeah.
Dang, you guys rock.
I forgot where we ran off with the names, but thanks Allison. Thanks Paul.
Bryn. So lame. Anonymous. Raiden. Michelle. Mark. Awesome Myth. You guys freaking rock.
Oh, wait.
Tom.
I missed some stuff.
Oh my God. Wow. You're making me dizzy.
It's scrolling too fast. I don't know how people do this.
You're literally making me so dizzy.
Crafting Kathy, Kim, Kristen, Jamie, Tom, Corey. Is it? Do we get to them?
I don't know. I literally, it's making me sick.
Okay.
How fast
if you see anything,
going.
you got to just shut it out because I don't have it over here. But
yeah,
thank you guys. We reached it in like 12 minutes.
Dude, that's wild. That's honestly really
cool.
That's
amazing.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can get to 2,000.
Yeah. I mean, we're already almost kind of there.
Yeah. And this goes straight to them. YouTube doesn't take as far as I'm aware of, I was doing the research. I think YouTube doesn't take a cut because of the, nonprofit or whatever.
Yeah. So it just goes like directly to the charity.
Yeah. It doesn't go to us. Doesn't go to. Yeah.
So I like that.
Yeah.
This was cool. We've been kind of like wanting to do a charity thing on here for a while, but like just didn't do that much research on it. So I'm glad that it's like working out.
Yeah. What should we talk about? Okay. So,
well, we haven't seen you guys in a month.
Yeah.
What have we been up to? We went to D23.
Well, there's so many things. No, we talked to them about D23.
Yeah. I know. We had a whole.
Since then, we haven't talked about Horror Nights Hollywood. We didn't talk about Not
really?
Scary Farm.
Oh, yeah, because we went after.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we've been doing a bunch of haunted events. And like I said, we went to Florida. That's pretty much all we've been doing, right?
So you have nothing else to say about those?
I mean, they were fun. You guys saw that. You guys watched the videos, right?
Thanks, Cena and Gary. Yeah, I don't know. Let's talk about Florida a little bit because we got to hang out in Florida and actually not film like most of the time.
Yeah, one of the things like
Thanks, Steph.
that we were excited about this trip is like normally when we go to Florida or we go on a cruise or we do whatever, we're filming like nonstop.
Yeah.
Like there might be like hours that go by that we don't film, but we're still filming like all day. So I was really excited to just take a trip with friends and just like have a fun time, even if it was just in the hotel room. But it was nice. Normally, like we would have like been filming, but we went to Animal Kingdom one of the days and like we filmed a little bit for Patreon, but it was like fun being there and not filming the whole time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, Sarah's here and she says you hung out with their buddies last night. We hung out with Nick Bayside and the Sonfelds.
Yeah.
I don't know how to say the last name.
Yeah. We missed you, Sarah. I wished you were there.
Saw that you on your Instagram you went to the Magic Castle.
Oh yeah,
that's actually interesting because
we had fun.
As you know, I'm a member of the Magic Castle, but I have not been back since March of 2020.
Yeah, so it's been 2 years or 2.5 years.
2.5 years since I've been back.
That's crazy because you guys don't understand. Before the pandemic, Peter would go to the Magic Castle
once a week.
Yeah. Sometimes I'd go with him. I'd say maybe like one day out of the month I'd go with him, and then the rest of the times he'd go alone because he made tons of friends there. It's like a club, and he would be out until like 4 a.m. like just with his friends, like hanging out, talking. And I remember the first time I was like sound asleep, and I like rolled over and he wasn't there, and I was like, "Where is he?"
And you looked it up, and I was like Mel's Diner.
Yeah,
because we would when Magic Castle would close It'd close at like 2 or whatever.
Yeah.
Then the magicians would all go to Mel's Diner.
And
We'd be like showing each other magic tricks
like
and talking about movies.
Things. And I'm like, where are you? He's like, I'm just at Mel's.
Yeah.
So how was it to go back? I mean, we had such a fun night. We went with.
Well, and I should explain why I haven't been.
Okay. Yes.
Well, when they
Thank
reopened,
you, David.
They reopened really late because we're in Los Angeles and. Restaurants reopened, but this is all inside and it's small and it's like an old building. It was built in the early 1900s. So it opened way later. And then when it opened, like the close-up room is like 26 people crammed into like a small room. And even though they had a mask mandate at the time, I didn't feel comfortable.
Yeah, so basically like what the Magic Castle is it's a club in Hollywood for magicians. And every week, like a different group of magicians come in and they perform. Yeah. Yeah. So you go there and you eat dinner and you watch magic.
Yeah. But they also have a largely like, I'd say half the membership is really older. So I didn't feel comfortable with me like traveling and stuff like that, being in these like small places with, you know, I don't know, it just felt weird. But now I think with all those vaccines, we got our booster. That's another thing that happened.
We got our booster.
The good
fourth,
one. Like
the fourth one, the bivariant or whatever
bivariant.
It's called. Yeah. So we're boosted, ready to go.
Yeah.
Got our flu shots. Exciting stuff.
Yeah. I felt more comfortable going back. And then we had an opportunity come some friends of ours. One of their parents was performing.
Yeah. David and Liz from Fresh Baked. Liz's dad is actually a magician and he's been performing magic since like the 60s or 70s. And he's like been performing at the Magic Castle since then. So he's one of like, you know, he's been there for a long time. So it was really cool seeing him. We got to go support him. And we're also there with McVie and Janelle of Magic Journeys. So it was a fun, like, little couple date night. Yeah. We, like, got some food, had some drinks, watched some magic. By the way, the best time.
Really quick, thank you, Blvd. Thank you to Courtney. Thank you, David. Thank you, Mama Bear. Thank you, Ardez.
Oh, my God. You're good. I'm glad that you could see this because you're like, pay attention. I like wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry. If we missed your name, I'm sorry, but we love you. You're the best. Winged Nike Pub says it's a creepy building. Have you been? It's very old on the inside. Like it's really cool though,
it's like
because
the magic. It's like the Haunted Mansion.
Yeah, it's like I think it originally like when was it?
I think
was it
1906.
built?
I think.
Yeah, it was originally a house. Like, and it's right off of Hollywood Boulevard, kind of like behind it. So it's like in the heart of Hollywood. And then they've like expanded it. And it's really funny because like you see it and you don't realize how big it is on the inside. Like it just keeps going and going. And there's all these like hidden rooms and stuff. Yeah. And you're like, it's magic, obviously. But it is creepy. Like I wouldn't want to be there like after hours alone. It's like for sure haunted. I mean, there's a ghost. There's a ghost.
Irma, the ghost.
Yeah, there's a ghost there named Irma who plays the piano. She's really cool. You can ask her to play like any song and she'll play it for you. So she's pretty cool.
Yeah, we had some fun hanging out in Irma's room, like eating some bar food, drinking some drinks, and hanging out with Miguel, Janelle, David, Liz.
Yeah.
Actually, Liz's father and his wife came out as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to go back.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
I think Liz is actually back there tonight. She's seeing him again tonight.
Is she?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's like, dang, we should have like went and like crashed the the party.
Totally would have.
Been like, surprise.
It's also interesting because Magic Castle also goes all out for Halloween, kind of like Disneyland does. So we saw it like half decorated.
Yeah.
What are you pointing at? Oh.
Yeah. Every year they have a different theme too, so it's really fun.
Yeah. Close to Hollywood Tower. Where's Hollywood Tower?
It's kind of close to there, Jack, but not really, but yeah. Hollywood's Tower's on Franklin, and like if you just keep going more towards like Las Feliz.
Yeah. How were those gas prices in LA? When we were in Florida, they were like $3 or something.
Yeah, and then LA,
I think it's double that.
Yeah, I think it's like $6 or $7 at this point. It's insane.
Crazy. A bunch of no HHN tonight. Not tonight.
No, we actually went a few weeks ago on a Saturday, and it was so busy. So busy. So I recommend if you're going to HHN Hollywood, get the express pass, because we didn't get anything accomplished because we didn't have the express pass. It was bad.
Thank you, Jennifer.
Hi, my uncle's here. Hi, Eric.
Oh, there's a question for you.
Sure. I saw you use the... Okay, yeah. A lot of people actually messaged me this because I guess I didn't talk about it that much after. But
we are bad at vlogging, guys. We like set stuff up and then never follow up.
Yeah, but in our most recent video, we did Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind for the first time, and I was really scared to write it because I get really bad motion sickness, but I wanted to write it because I love Guardians of the Galaxy and I wanted to just see what it was. So I finally got the courage to do it, and I used this thing called the relief band, which if you've seen our Velocicoaster video, I also used it for that because that was another thing that I was scared of. And I think it worked.
That way, we should set up. You get sick a little bit in Star Tours. You can't do Mission Breakout.
I mean, I can do it, but I don't feel good after.
Space Mountain, you like avoid it.
Yeah, I'll do it every once in a blue moon, but for the most part, I'm like, go ahead without me.
Yeah. So we haven't tried those things with the relief band, but
it's
kind of crazy to me that like you get sick in Space Mountain, but this maybe a little, but not.
Basically, it's this bracelet. It's super expensive. The one that I got, I think, is like $250, but I got it on Black Friday, so like it was I think like $50 off or something. So I just want to say it is a very expensive thing, but there's cheaper versions. I have like the premier version. There's a cheaper version, and there's like other brands that I think are cheaper. So anyways, it's this thing that you put on your wrist, and it basically sends shock waves into your hand. It's hard to explain, but like basically you can like turn it up or turn it down depending on how like high you want to like feel it.
Yeah.
But it's a really weird sensation, and I was probably annoying everyone that we were with because I was like, can you feel it? And I feel like nobody could feel it but me. But I kept like being like to Mouse Vibes and Danny and like Peter, I'd be like, feel my hand. Like, do you feel it pulsing? And they're all like, sure, Kitra. But I think it works because we did Cosmic Rewind, and I was okay on the ride. I will say right before it ended, I was kind of like, okay, I want this to like be over.
But you weren't like, I've seen you when you get like,
but
you were fine.
Trying my best to like just embrace it and have a great time. And I was okay. And then I got off, and then like maybe like 5 minutes after I got off, it all kind of like the blood came back to my body. And like, I was like, I felt a little bit nauseous, but not like anything where I had to throw up
not
or
like
whatever.
It ruined her day.
Yeah, when I get really sick, Peter knows, like I'm just like, don't talk to me, don't look at me, I'm gonna go sit in this corner, get me a glass of water, and just let me chill here. So I was good, but I did feel like a little bit queasy, but I think that it works. Kevin says it's a placebo. You could be right.
Thank you for Seuss.
Yeah, thank you. Kevin, I don't know what to tell you. That's why I don't want to like recommend anybody get this, because like, don't get it thinking it's going to cure you. It could be a placebo. I don't know. But I've used it twice now on major roller coasters, and I felt like relatively okay.
Yeah. Thanks, Liz.
Do I still feel a little bit sick? Yes. But do I feel like death? No. I also use
There's enough people that say that it helps them.
Yeah. But I also use like these things called C-bands, like when we go on cruises, which are also like pressure point things that you put on your wrist. They're like $10. They're just like these plastic things that go on your wrist. I don't know if those work either, but there's also patches that you could put behind your ear. I bought some of those, but I never have used it. So I'm going to probably test that out at some point. But yeah, if you could find a good deal on it, like on Black Friday, I would try it out. It worked for me.
Someone said they got so sick on Star Tours. It's brutal.
Star Tours is bad. Whenever it jumps to light speed, I have to close my eyes. But then for the rest of it, I'm okay. But it just kind of sucks because every time they're like, I'm just like, is it over yet? And then I have to open my eyes. So.
See, that's weird because I feel like that's more the visual thing.
Yeah.
Than what
Peter
the
doesn't
motion.
experience motion sickness, so he never quite understands like what triggers it. Like sometimes
I have experienced that. I experienced on Slinky Dog out of anything. Like when it was going like up that, like I got like kind of a little bit sick.
But sometimes it's like the screen rides that do it for me, and then other times it's just roller coasters. Like it's both.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Does Dramamine work for you? Someone asked.
I've tried Dramamine. I don't like the way it makes me feel. It makes me tired. Like it almost makes me feel drunk when I take it. Even the non-drowsy stuff, like still makes me feel kind of, I don't know.
Yeah.
And then also you can't mix alcohol with it. And like we were like drinking margaritas and stuff that day. So I wasn't going to like take Dramamine. Yeah.
G Skywalker says different things work for different people. So that's obviously give
that's what I'm saying. This isn't like an endorsement for Relief Band, but like
people were asking,
and I'm just telling you my experience. Your experience could be different because I know it is very expensive. So like I don't want to say go buy this expensive thing, but the 2 times that I've used it, it has helped me. So yeah. Rant over.
Yeah, but we to go back to Magic Castle. It was just so much fun hanging out with. We've hung out with obviously Magic Journeys and Fresh Baked before, but it was so much fun hanging out with them outside of Anaheim, outside of the park. So
because normally when we see them, I mean we've gotten dinner with Fresh Baked before, but like normally when we see them, it's just like in the park and we're like, "Hi, how are you?" And then it's like we'd go our separate ways. But it was so much fun actually getting to like spend the evening with them and like get some drinks and just like have fun and talk.
Yeah. No, they were a blast, and
we're gonna see them again soon. I'm excited.
Yeah, a bunch of people are saying other things that they use. Ginger, patch.
Yeah, I've heard ginger works. I want to try the patch. I know there's a bunch of different kind of patches, so I bought some. I don't know if they're the kind that work or not, but I'll try them eventually.
Artiz wants to know, is it only Walt Disney World that does Cosmic Rewind? As of right now, yes.
Yeah, it's at Epcot.
Yeah.
Somebody left a comment that was like, me and my mom were super excited to go on Cosmic Rewind and we had no idea what it was. And like my mom gets really bad motion sickness. And like as soon as the ride started, she was just like, oh no, what happened? What's that? No.
Sorry.
Anyways.
What else did you want to talk about?
I don't know. Why don't you just pick some questions? It's weird. Like
it's harder without like, the super chat.
I know when we have the super chats, like Peter can focus on like stuff to pick. And now we're like, hi.
Here's a good question. Savannah says, do you think Disneyland tickets are going back up since they blocked up? So if you don't know, in January,
yeah, I don't really follow that sort of thing.
Reservations are not available after a certain point. And Disney acknowledged this, and they said, we will release reservations at some point. Don't worry. And everybody assumes that's because they're going to raise ticket prices, and they don't want people to buy a ticket now and be able to reserve, for a time when it's going to be a higher ticket price.
Yeah.
Something like that.
And that's nothing new. They do that every year. So they'll probably raise it by a few dollars.
Most Fives this year says Cosmic Rewind is worth getting sick for.
I agree. I'm so happy that I did it. Like, honestly, because even just the pre-show and like, if I didn't get to experience that, I feel like I would have been sad. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I will say that it's a lot more smoother. It was a lot.
It's so fun, you guys.
It is a fast, exhilarating roller coaster, but it's not like, I like it more than Velocicoaster, but I feel like Velocicoaster is more of like it's pulling at you and pushing you.
Is there somebody at the door?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
It's more like it feels like it's more extreme. Do you know what I mean? This feels less extreme because it's like so smooth. And I also thought it was going to be like spinning.
Yeah, that's what I was worrying about. It doesn't.
Yeah.
It doesn't spin. It's hard to like capture because like if you watch our video, you don't know what the hell's going on because it's just like shaky black footage, but it literally feels like you're floating. Like, I can't describe it. Like, you're like just floating and the car moves like every direction than you need it to. Like, in my mind, I thought it was just going to be like spiraling out of control, and I was really worried about it, but it was not like that. I think like if you could handle Space Mountain, it's just like Space Mountain on steroids. It's like better than Space Mountain. Oh, Jessica says, how's your ankle? What is that? Just a package?
Package.
Oh. I was like, did you order me pizza as a surprise? I'm just kidding. We're on a diet. Jessica says, how's your ankle? My ankle's okay. It's slowly but surely getting better. When we were on our Disney World trip, I didn't complain once. Like when we were there for Halloween okay, I take that back. When we were there for Halloween Horror Nights Orlando, that was rough for me. I like made it almost the entire night and then I had to give up because there was so much walking. But when we went on our most recent trip and we went to Epcot and stuff, I did a lot of walking and like I feel like I like did pretty good.
You did good. I was proud of you.
Yeah.
I was proud of you for going on Cosmic Rewind.
I know, you were like a proud parent. You were like, oh, I'm so proud of you. I was like, thanks. I just went on a roller coaster.
Well, yeah.
I'm happy I went on it too, because like Peter refused to go on it without me.
And I'm glad I waited. I'm glad I experienced it with you.
To the point where it was like annoying. I was like, can you please just go with our friends? And Lee was like, no, I'm not going unless you go on it with me.
That said, like we had a lightning lane for a later time, and you're like, you know, I'm going to sit this one out.
Yeah.
I gladly, I was like, now that you've done it, I'm going to gladly go with our friends.
Well, I also gave it to Ashley and Nick because they didn't have the time.
Yeah.
They didn't get the thing. So don't tell anyone, but I gave them my magic band so they could go on it.
Mouth Vibe says, not to be dramatic, but I felt like my life changed after the ride. It was pure joy.
Yeah. It was freaking, I agree with you, Ashley. I'm assuming she wrote that. It was incredible.
Nick's life couldn't change?
I mean, probably both of their lives change.
Yeah.
You guys should go watch Mouse Vibes.
Yeah, check them out.
They have a video on Epcot's 40th where they rode Cosmic Rewind, and they had the time of their life.
Yeah. Aaron says 100% agree on the Express Pass is the way to go to HHN. We used it for Not Scary Farm too. I don't want to sound like a like entitled or whatever, but like it looks like it's not a fun event to go to if you don't have an Express Pass for either of those. I could be wrong. We always go on like opening night and it's always crazy. So maybe during the middle of the week, maybe
like unless you have the frequent Fear Pass and you're local and you could just go like every weekend and just do one house each weekend or something.
Or a couple houses a night or whatever. But some of those lines are like hours and hours.
I'm telling you, we went a few Saturdays ago and it was like bad. Like it was so crowded.
Are you okay with Spider-Man and Transformers?
Yes. Transformers, there's certain parts where I have to close my eyes. Like when you're like falling and stuff. Like
that's funny because Spider-Man does the exact same movement and has the exact same falling.
Both of them. Sorry.
Oh, both of them? Okay.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Spider-Man, yeah. But like
you get caught in his web.
Yeah, I think like for like 90% of it, I'm fine. I just know what parts trigger me because I've ridden them so many times that I just close my eyes. No, I'm okay. And it's worth it. Spider-Man is such a good ride. I thought they were talking about Web Slingers, but they were talking about the other one. That's like one of my favorite rides ever.
Yeah. What did you think of the Super Mario Brothers movie? We saw the trailer.
Did you see the trailer? I did.
Yeah, because I was in the middle of like doing my podcast and the trailer like dropped live and we like did a reaction live on the podcast.
It looked visually awesome. I think Bowser and Bowser's ship and Jack Black playing the voice of Bowser was like great. Mario literally just sounds like Chris Pratt, which is like whatever. Toad had me shook though. Like why did Toad's voice sound like that? I don't think I liked it.
See, I was more bothered by Mario's voice. Chris Pratt is Mario.
Oh, he sounded normal to me. Did he have an accent or anything?
He sounded like Chris Pratt with like a Brooklyn accent.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I guess I need to rewatch it. It just sounded normal to me. I was like, oh, okay, I guess that's what Mario sounded like.
It didn't like,
but
it
Toad was
bad,
like
but
insane. Like I was like, what is? I'm sure it'll grow on me and I'll like it in context to the movie. But I was like, that's not how I envisioned Toad to be sounding. But it looks cool. Hopefully, I mean, visually it looked really cool. I'm excited for that.
Someone said, wait, a Christmas overlay? Yeah, they announced there's going to be a Christmas overlay with, I'm not sure if it's just a song or will the the story change, but the song is going to be a medley of Christmas songs. Like,
okay.
so it's not going to be like you have like right now
They're
it's a
not gonna
choice
put,
of
packages like and Christmas lights like on the ride.
I don't know.
Oh, that would be cool.
Like you mean in the projections?
Yeah, like when you're riding it.
Maybe. I don't know.
Like instead of like, who's the villain on that? Was that the villain from?
I don't know the name of no, he's not in anything.
Okay. Well, instead of him, it's like Santa or something like being like.
Someone asked, why aren't we at TwitchCon? Because we've never used Twitch.
Is that going on right now?
Apparently.
Yeah. I don't know.
Aaron says, Peter, you are so right. 60 to 120 minute waits make it hard to enjoy, plus impossible to see even half of everything.
Yeah, it was crazy. Luckily, like the friends we were with, like weren't too. We were with my friend Christina, who like gets scared. So I think she was like secretly happy that we didn't get to do anything. Like she went. I mean, she did do Scarecrow, which is pretty scary. But like, I really wanted her to do La Llorona, but she's like, darn, I guess we can't like go to it because it's too busy. I'm like, that one would have like scared her for sure.
Have either of you seen Josie and the Pussycats movie from 2001? Thoughts? In 2001, that was one of my favorite movies.
I've actually never seen it. You knew this already.
I didn't.
Yeah, you did. I've told you this. And you were like, we should watch it.
Okay, we're going to watch that tonight.
I heard it's like a cult classic.
The music is so good. I wonder how it holds up.
Probably.
But it was directed by the same two people that did the Very Brady sequel. So it's like that kind of comedy.
And I love that movie. Yeah. I feel like the Brady Bunch movies are so good.
Underscore says Keegan Michael Key is Toad.
Yeah. I don't know. And I like him, but I don't know. The voice was weird. Have you seen Hocus Pocus 2? Thoughts? We tried to watch it when we were in Florida when it came out.
Yeah, we were also in a room.
Yeah, we were all talking. I don't know. I couldn't get into it. I'm going to be honest. And then I went to bed early because I was like tired. I was like, sorry guys.
I didn't love it.
I like bailed on it like halfway through. I was like, okay, I don't like it. Everyone says it's good, but like I just wasn't feeling it. So I don't know. I need to give it another chance.
Any plans on going back to Hawaii?
No plans, but we want to. It's on like our brain, but we don't know because like we want to go back to Oahu because we loved it so much, but then we also want to go to the other islands. So we're like, what do we do?
I want to go back to Oahu. I don't know. I've looked into the other islands. I know that people love Maui and they love like the nature and whatever. Me, I'm like not that guy. I'm not the hiking guy. I'm not the like road to Hana. Like let's go look at caves.
But there's good food there too.
But the food looks better in Oahu. But then the problem is if we go back to Oahu, I just want to do all the same stuff. I want to go like to the same food. I want to like.
So we just wouldn't have to film. We would just film like a few things that are new. But yeah, Peter, like I'm trying to like talk him into going to Maui, but he just like isn't wanting to do it.
No,
at least for videos. Like I'm sure if we went there and just like had a good time. But he's like, I feel like those videos would be so boring because it would just like be us hiking. And I'm like, yeah, I guess you're right. I don't know. Big Island is my favorite. Yeah, that's where all the volcanoes are. That'd be cool to check out.
Yeah. Are you guys watching Reboot on Hulu? No, I have not seen it.
No, there's so many. I haven't even gotten a chance to watch Lord of the Rings yet. Or Rings of Power.
We've hit 1,400 donated.
Keep it going.
I haven't seen any names. Maybe I've been missing them.
No, there has been. No, we haven't watched Werewolf by Night yet. But we were actually at Disneyland yesterday. And as you guys know, with all the new Marvel shows, they like to debut the characters like as soon as the show comes out. And the werewolf was actually in Avengers Campus last night.
We should have went and saw him.
I was just so tired.
Though.
We like got dinner with some friends, and then I was thinking we could walk over there after, but like I was just like done after that. I was like, okay. Yeah. But it looks cool. I feel like I need to watch it first though, because I wouldn't have been as hyped about it if I didn't see it.
Allie was in Oahu last week and thought of you guys when she went to Rainbow Drive-In, chili water all day. That's where the incident of the crime, chili water incident.
Yeah.
Yeah. If we went back, would we put chili water in everything?
Yeah. I was sad because like we bought that bottle of chili water and then we couldn't bring it back home with us because we had carry-on luggage. So like I had to like just leave it at the hotel.
See, G Skywalker says Oahu feels boring after going to Maui. G Skywalker convinced me because every video I watch, no offense to anybody,
but remember how,
in my personal, like my opinion, like
okay, I'll
visiting
talk
like
after you're done. Thank you, Aaron.
Visiting like Kailua Ranch where all the movies take place. Oh, Lonnie.
Jurassic Park was shot on Kauai.
She's not talking about Kauai.
Yeah,
She's talking about Maui.
I'm just telling you.
I'd like to go to Kauai.
Yeah.
Thank you, Aaron. Oh, you said thank you, Aaron. I don't know. Like, convince me. Stephanie says Oahu has better food, in my opinion.
Can I just tell you this? Remember the feeling of driving around Oahu. We went to the North Shore. We went to the east side. And just like looking out and seeing the hills and seeing the green and seeing like the beauty. And like, we were like literally losing our minds at how beautiful it was. Remember that feeling?
Yeah.
Just being like, oh my God, can you imagine like living here? Like, this is awesome. Imagine that times like 1,000 in Maui because it's like that much more beautiful.
Well, Sarah says just keep the trip short.
Okay. Well, yeah, we could now, when we went before, you couldn't island hop because it was like the COVID like restrictions were so strong, protocols. But now I think like, or actually I'm not sure. I'm not actually sure. I know they're still very strict over there, so I'm not sure.
Rebecca asked, did we see the trackers this trip? And we did not.
No, right? They were busy. We were busy.
Yeah. Well, I think they were flying somewhere when we were there at the Epcot. I don't know. They weren't there.
Oh, I thought they meant when we were in California. Yeah, I don't know. We didn't get to see them this time.
We saw them when they were in California. We saw
well, yeah, we saw Tim at D23 randomly, but we didn't.
A bunch of times.
Yeah.
But we saw Adam, or I saw Adam. Did you see Adam? You weren't there with
at
me.
D23, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you were? Mm-hmm. Okay. Saw Bricky, we saw Nate paging Mr. Morrow. We saw Promise Hope. Or did you see? No, you weren't there with me when I saw Jackie, super enthused, and Sam. We met a lot of new people that we didn't know. Who else did we see? I feel like everybody was there.
Florida?
Yeah. Saw JoJo.
Oh, yeah, JoJo. I don't know. We saw a lot of people.
Like on Epcot, like any opening of a big thing, first day, all the vloggers are there. So we saw like a lot of people.
It was like interesting because, we're from the West Coast. So I was like, oh, I wonder if all the vloggers are going to be here.
Yeah.
We saw some of them too when we went to Mickey's Not So Scary.
Oh, yeah.
That was another night where I was like, ooh, we're going to see all the vloggers here. The doggies are right behind me. Huh, Gizmo? They're like so confused. They're like, why are you talking to yourselves?
You should take an inner island flight to Maui for a few days. Just check it out.
I know. Yeah, I want to do that.
So go to Oahu and then do that. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
Volcano National Park is the best I've ever been to. Very accessible and car friendly.
Yeah, I think is that on the Big Island?
I think so. Because there's a volcano on the Big Island. How about going to Hawaii and making no videos? Just doing
I know.
Vacation?
Tell me about
That's
it.
your uncle.
Oh, yeah, I know. I'd love to. Yeah. I mean, if we go back, we're going to have to film something. Yeah. I feel at least one thing.
I feel like I'm cheating people if we don't film something.
I know there's like this weird guilt. Like if we're ever enjoying something and we're not.
Yeah.
Or that's the wrong word. Not guilt.
But there's a lot of times like last night we were at the parks. I mean, after we filmed a video yesterday, but we were at the parks and then we like hung out with some friends and I was like, should be filming it. No, I'm just going to be present, hang out, whatever.
Thank you, Guamanist.
Most Five says Road to Hana.
I know.
I've watched videos of Road to Hana. I've watched Provost. I've watched Tim and Finn. I've watched a bunch of videos. It doesn't look too. I don't know. I'm gonna have to.
Peter's. Yeah, he's.
I don't know.
I'll just have to go.
What do you think's interesting about Road to Hana? It's
beautiful.
Other than
you
that.
get to travel all around, and there's so many different I don't know the right word, environments It's like you could go to a black sand beach. You could go to like, there's just so many, it's like you're going through like a rainforest and there's just so many different climates and like different things and so many stopping points of like something completely different. Yeah. So it's like you get to see all these amazing things.
Is there like any like...
There's places to stop and eat. Yes, if that's what you're asking. There's like a really like a banana bread place. Or is there any way?
Someone says stay at the Grin. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. In Maui, and you won't regret it. Also, Mama's Fish House is a must. Maui is great fun. What if I don't like fish?
Oh my God,
should I still go
to... Why can't I point at him? Do you see me? I can't. Yes. Wait. There we go. Gizmo.
I mean, what is wrong?
Hi, Gizmo. It's the same thing. I want to go on an Alaskan cruise, and I feel like I need to convince Peter because he's like, that's going to be so boring for the videos. No one's going to care about
I want to go to Alaska.
About nature. I'm like, yes, they are.
I never...
Yes, it is.
No, I didn't.
Yes,
I've said I've wanted...
Do not listen to him.
Watch past lives.
Now you want to.
I've literally said...
Now I feel like you've come around to Alaska.
What?
Before, don't even ask.
No, this is what I said. I didn't say nobody's going to care. She's like making stuff up in her head. What I said is...
How can we make it interesting?
No, yeah. I said a cruise is going to be like miserable during an Alaskan cruise because it's going to be so cold that you can't go like pool. Everybody's going to be inside.
I don't think that's the point of an Alaskan cruise.
But like,
the point isn't to go in the pool.
Days, when you have sea days, what do you do then?
You have binoculars and you look for whales. Mm-hmm. Everybody's outside, like looking for like wildlife, and you go through these like amazing.
Yeah. No, I want to go. I'm not saying I don't want to go.
Go in the hot tub. Yeah. There's many ships that are like covered, like where the indoor pool.
Rebecca says Oahu is so much more crowded. Rebecca, not where we went, or maybe during the pandemic.
Oh yeah, Oahu's like the main.
I mean, when you go to Waikiki, yes, it's crowded. But when you go over to like all the other areas we went to, no, was it crowded?
Well, we went during 2020, darling. So, no, it wasn't that crowded.
Yeah. Anyways, I didn't think it was crowded. I'm just saying that. Like, if you stay in the tourist area of Waikiki, that's crowded. That's not some place I like to hang out. Like, that's
yeah, we went to Waikiki like one day, and it was like, whatever. There were cooler places.
Yeah. Donut Dynamite in Hawaii. Where's Donut Dynamite? I got to add that to the list.
I know we have like a list of all the places and stuff that we want to do when we go back to Oahu.
Yeah. Thank you, Darth Dave.
Yeah, thank you.
Big Island feels like a different planet.
I know.
I want to experience that.
That's the thing. I think each island is like so completely different that I'd love to see it all one day.
Listen, I'm open. I'm open to new experience and opening experience and stuff, but like, I also want to have a plan of like, if we go to Maui, this is the things we're going to be doing. And other than Road to Hana, what is the thing?
I don't know. A beautiful island that we like relax and have a nice vacation. Eat some good food.
Who wants to relax?
I was like, we need a list. What are we going to do every second, every day when we're in Maui?
No, not a second. I just want to have a plan of something we're going to do every day.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sure we can figure it out.
So Nancy said, Kauai Nancy's Road to Hana is so long, wasn't worth taking a day on it.
Yeah, I think you could. Can't you break it up into multiple days?
No, but she's saying it's not even worth taking for a day. Is what she's saying. Sarah says, I'll pick you up on the way to Maui girls trip.
Yes, Sarah, please. Seriously.
Stop at Hawaii for a couple days on your way back from Japan. Problem
there
solved.
We go. That's a great idea.
I don't think I can take that much time off is the problem.
Okay, you guys, here's the thing. Japan opens. Officially, Japan has been closed for tourists this whole time. They officially open October 11th, 2022.
Yeah.
Which is like...
I'm excited. We need to make a trip happen.
Which is in 3 days.
Yeah.
So like... Would we be insane to go to Japan? Like,
has she done any research to make the trip happen? No.
We've had a discussion.
Has she been talking about this for a week? Yes.
Have we been wanting to go for such a long time though?
Yes, but we don't have a.
No, don't.
Okay.
Let me finish.
Yeah.
We talked about this last night.
Yes.
If we went soon, it would be a shorter trip.
Yeah.
Just because like he has work, we can't. Because like I want to go and just spend like a ton of time there.
Yeah.
So if we went soon, it would just be a short trip. We do like Disney pretty much and a couple other things. And then we go back again next year or the year after and have like a long trip. I feel like if we went though for a short trip, would you guys judge us if we just like did Disney and like a few other things? Because I feel like people are going to be like, you can't go to Japan and not like
No, I think
do
they
certain
would know that
things.
we'd go back and stuff.
Yeah. So I've been looking at the website. Indulge me for a second.
Yeah.
I've been looking at this is just all about Disney, but we really want to go to Tokyo Disney Sea and Disneyland. And some rides are going to be closed at certain times, like rides that I really want to do. So there's like a short window that we could go before things close or whatever, or we just have to wait until next year.
What's that window?
I think it's like basically like the middle of October through the middle of November. I think.
You got to get planning.
Yeah. So would that be fun? Or
Stacy says when you visited Oahu, Japanese tourists were not visiting. We're open back up 100%. So there's a lot more people now.
I was like, how can you say that it's not busy? When we were...
I mentioned that. I said we did go during like when it was less people. I wonder would I like Oahu as much now if it's like that busy? Because I loved like how.
Yeah,
I mean, it was
it's not going to be the same when we go back. That's for sure.
I'd like to experience it though.
Everyone's saying that we should go to Japan.
So we should go back and do Pearl Harbor.
Yeah, we didn't have time to do. Were they not open, or I just don't think we had time. We had like other stuff that we wanted to do.
Although I've seen some videos on that, and that's tough. You have to get there like so early in the morning. They let only a certain amount of people onto the boat to get over to the thing.
Yeah.
It's
there was a lot of stuff that was obviously closed still when we went that I would like to go back and see.
Yeah. Helicopter tour is nice in Maui. I'd like to do a helicopter tour. Kitra, I don't think would want to do it though.
No, I'm sorry. No, I'm not doing that.
Kitra will get motion sick on the road to Hana.
Really? Well, I'd be the one driving.
It's a windy road.
Yeah, I don't think I would if I'm driving.
The Whales, best beaches in Maui. I'm not a beach person though. That's the other thing. I know everybody likes like hang. She doesn't even. You're not even.
I'm not a beach person either. But the beaches in Hawaii are so beautiful.
Sarah says you can watch the sunset on top of a mountain and then bike down. It's terrifying. Sarah, we're not active people. that would be biking up to the top of a mountain.
I know. We watched videos of all these people like hiking and stuff, and we were gonna try to do one of those hikes when we were in Oahu, but we just like never did. I was like, nah, I don't want to do that. Like it looks amazing. Like once you get to the top and stuff, like it looks really cool.
Yeah. Christina says I'm a worker bee. That's true. I just can't like. It's not even work. It's just I feel like when.
Also, I don't want to leave the dogs for like so long. So it would be a shorter trip. I just feel like people would judge us. They'd be like, you're just going to Disney. Obviously, we want to have a few days where we do other things.
Yeah.
But it wouldn't be like this long trip where we get to go to like the little Japanese towns and like yet. We want to go back and do that eventually.
We've hit 1.5 thousand donated to Convoy of Hope.
Danny says that he's waiting while he's watching while he's waiting for Werewolf by Night.
Danny,
ooh.
Right while we were doing this.
Danny, are you still here?
I might have gotten a package that might be for you. So.
Oh, that's what that was.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, Danny, we got you a present.
Maybe.
If Danny's even
possibly. If you're watching. If you're not watching, then you didn't get any present.
Yeah.
Kauai is absolutely beautiful. When the plane landed in Jurassic Park. No, I want to see Kauai. And I want to do that tour.
That was like...
You would have to take the helicopter.
When we did the Jurassic tour, I didn't know, but I didn't realize that only like Jurassic World was filmed there and then like one scene from Jurassic Park.
You didn't know that?
No, not until they told us on the tour.
Crazy. I knew that. But it's one of the most famous scenes from Jurassic Park. So
and it was worth it because we got those epic videos of us running from the dinosaur.
Epic.
It was funny because I was afraid I was going to like break my ankle then. Like I had like a premonition. Like that's why you're like, why are you running so slow? I was like, I don't want to slip and fall.
Yeah. Pamela says I would skip Maui and go to Kauai and the Big Island. I got to look into the Big Island. Big Island's like the one I haven't looked into.
Yeah.
I've looked into Kauai and Maui because
Thank
everybody
you, Anonymous.
Yeah, thank you, Anonymous.
Anyways, have you ever been to any theme parks in Europe or the UK? No, that would be a lot of fun. Just travel the world and go to all the the European theme parks. I feel like that could get really weird.
Yeah, I would like to do that.
You know where I really want to go? Which I don't think we're going to go ever anytime soon, but I really, for some reason, want to go to Dubai. Dubai seems like so cool.
There's so many interesting, cool things in Dubai, but it's also...
Yeah, it's also kind of like, I don't know.
Yeah.
But there's like a... not to just talk about theme parks. There's like a Warner Brothers theme park there that looks really cool.
There's a lot of cool stuff in Dubai. Chunky says visit the giant Gundam. I want to visit that.
Yeah,
we have a whole list of Japan stuff that we want.
Yeah, we want to do all the touristy stuff.
Ghibli Museum. We want to do that.
Robot restaurant.
We do the Ghibli Museum. I don't think we can film it. There's no filming allowed.
But I still want to go.
Yeah.
Disney Paris. Yep, that's on our list.
Dudes, it's your adventure. Do what you want to do.
I know. I was just putting the feelers out there because like I want to do these things, but then we've also done no research and like we'd go like really soon. So I don't know if that's smart.
Yeah, I think if we did a trip this year, it would be a shorter trip for sure. It would have to be a shorter trip.
But like I've been looking at flights and I've found like some pretty decent flight deals. Just saying.
Yeah, Jessica says TDR Explorer has the best English Tokyo Disneyland tips. We definitely have.
Yeah, he's our friend. Yeah. He actually like we've been like DMing. I'm like, we might come to Japan.
Most says Little Beach on Maui. What's Little Beach?
I don't know, but it sounds awesome. We'll never know because you'll never take me.
No,
there.
Listen. We will go. I'm saying. I'm not saying let's not go. I'm just saying like, what's the list of things
you're just prioritizing Oahu again first. I think.
want to go back to. I loved Oahu. Oahu is like so. And the other thing I think that like people out there probably are not getting because you're playing the like.
I want to go to Maui. I'm sorry.
You want to go to Maui, but
I want to experience something.
I feel
different.
like when we talk off camera about this, no. You're like, I want to go back to Oahu more than Maui.
Yes.
Okay. I just want to make that clear that I'm not like the only one on the boat.
I know. But like, I also want to go to Maui.
Yeah. I want to go to everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little Beach is a nude beach. Is it?
I'm not going to Little Beach then. It's not happening.
Anyways, we're going on a rant about.
Kate says, I went late November 2019. When I went, it was amazing. Plus, you get Christmas decorations.
To Japan?
I guess.
I know. We're going to be there. Like, if we did go, it would either be during. I don't know if it would be during Christmas. I guess they'd start right after Thanksgiving, so it could be. Or, I mean, Halloween.
Yeah. Someone says lost filming locations. I think that's all Oahu, though, for the most part, right?
We went to one of the lost beaches when we went to Hawaii. That was like so exciting for us.
Yeah.
We love Lost.
Yeah, I love Lost.
Well, KK says, I look forward to seeing you guys here in Tokyo. You know what? After this, I'm going to look. Just because I've been looking, but like, I don't know. I haven't like, I'm just like, is it stupid to go?
Got to start planning.
I know.
Been to Dubai, beautiful, much cleaner and safer than the US.
It seems awesome. It seems so cool.
I just love all like the crazy buildings and things you see. The Studio Ghibli Park in Japan opens in November.
Ooh, dang. Do we have to wait until November then?
I've seen photos of it though. Like everybody was like pushing it like it was going to be this big theme park, and it seems very like much smaller than I thought it was going to be. At least from what I saw, it looked like you get to get a photo op in the cat bus. Do you know what I mean? It's like not like rides or anything. It's like almost like a museum tour like we do here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was excited for like a full-on theme park.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Maybe that's what it is. Maybe I'm not. Ko'olina in Oahu is the best beach.
Yeah, that's where Alani is.
Yeah.
That area is awesome. All of Oahu is awesome. All of Hawaii is awesome. I love it.
I loved Lost, but hated the ending.
Yeah.
I didn't hate the ending.
To each their own.
I didn't like the last season, but I
I
thought the
loved
ending
the
was
last
fine.
season. I was so like every episode just
The
on the
Flash
edge of my
Sideways?
seat.
I don't love
Yeah,
the
I was
Flash
like, I
Sideways.
don't know what's going on, but I like it. And I haven't watched it since then, but during it, I liked it.
Yeah.
It was so just like intriguing. You're like, what is happening? Oh, I just loved it so much. I love Lost.
Would you like to see them remake Lost? Or have a new Lost?
Sure.
I feel like they would ruin it.
How would they do that though?
I don't know. Another
Just like
some
start
other people
over.
end up on the island. I don't know.
Yeah, but it would have to be like different because like they didn't answer any of the questions. So like it would just be like weird stuff happening again. Or would it all be like Dharma stuff?
I don't know. Oh, someone says there's a cheese theme park in South Korea.
Oh my God, let's go.
We got to add that to our list.
I don't even understand, but that sounds amazing.
Yeah, a bunch of people say the last season or the ending. Oh, someone said the Lost ending made sense to me. Made sense to me too. I just thought like that last season of the like Flash Sideways didn't really. I don't know.
AJ says, do you like House of the Dragon? Right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm loving it. I think it started off a little bit slow for me. Like I was like, oh, I really want to like it. And then I almost like wanted to give up on it, but then like it started to get really, really good. And I'm so bummed because like I forced Peter to watch. I was like, please watch this with me because he doesn't like Game of Thrones. He wouldn't watch it with me.
Watched like
he's
3
like,
episodes.
he's like, I'll watch it with you. And I feel bad because like the episodes that you watched, I feel like they were good. But like it just got like really, really good. And now he like won't watch it with me. Like he leaves the room. I have to watch it by myself. And I'm just like, damn. But I can't convince him he doesn't want to watch it with me. So it's okay.
I gave it a
Like
chance.
I would even rewatch that. I was like, I'll watch them over. Like if you want to get caught up, I'll explain to you if you're confused. And he just has no interest. So
If you want to put it on the TV and do it, we'll do it.
Yeah, you say that.
I spent 3 hours of my life watching the show, and it was like
you were like on your phone. You
I
weren't
wasn't.
watching.
For the first 2 episodes, I didn't even pick up my phone.
You like wanted to not like it before it even started.
That's not true.
And I listened to podcasts about it. He's like, even these podcasts are boring, just like the show.
It's true.
It is true.
That is true. I wanted to show you. This is Disneyland Castle for the Disney 100 early next year.
Yeah, they just announced this. So the Disney is celebrating its 100th anniversary, like as a company, starting next year, and it's kicking off at Disneyland starting January 27th, I think.
Yes.
So we will be there, hopefully.
You see that with like the fairies?
Obviously decorate the castle. Yeah, there's the fairies. Look at that like kind of iridescent banner. And there's fountains. They're going to put fountains in the moat, which is really cool. Looks cool. It looks simple.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like too, like, remember for the diamond celebration, they had like diamonds on the castle and they were so ugly. This doesn't look as ugly.
I do feel like a celebration like this is an excuse for them to upgrade the castle. Because they're like, if we're going to spend this money, it's not just spend the money on it for a year. It's like...
Thank you, Alexis.
Thank you, Alexis. For like the diamond celebration, wasn't that like the one where they brought up the projections and all that stuff?
Yeah, that's what they
So
had.
now we
they
have
had Paint the Night and stuff.
Yeah. So now we have all
that
those.
Was such a good year for
we have
Disney.
all those like projections and stuff. And I feel like these fountains are going to be there permanently after this, and they might be almost like a World of Color-esque.
I'm excited for that. It's like I never thought of that, but I feel like that's going to be such a great addition. It's like, why they could have done that so long ago. Why not?
What's going to happen to the ducks?
I was just thinking it's going to disrupt the ducks.
Yeah.
There's going to be like, have you seen the video of like on TikTok of
What's the video now?
Or I guess it's on everywhere now, but it's like a duck and it's on one of the water cannons for Jurassic Park.
Oh, I have seen.
And like it goes like the cannons go off and like it goes like flying up in the air. It's gonna happen to the ducks with those fountains. They'll just be like baby ducklings like flying up in the air. That'd be so sad. Yeah, and also Mickey's Runaway Railway opens that day as well in California. Toontown isn't going to be open yet, but the ride's going to be open. So
how's that going to work? Is it going to be like you walk through these construction walls to
I don't know. It'll be interesting. Maybe part of it will be done. Who knows? But then they're also going to have a new fireworks show, and Magic Happens is coming back, I'm assuming, by then, right?
Yeah. So January 27th.
I think there's a new World of Color show as well.
They also previewed some of the merch. So there's like a Mickey popcorn bucket.
I'm excited that it's coming to Disneyland because we're here and we could go to it.
Yeah. So Nighttime Spectaculars, World of Color 1, and
the show.
Whatever that is. Wondrous Journeys.
Which they... At D23, they like played some of the song. I liked it. A lot of people were like talking crap about it, but I thought it was fun.
I like the song. The song was kind of like emotional, and I like when they go for that instead of like just the fun poppy. Yeah. So I don't know, it's gonna be weird, like having to walk through the construction walls just to go to Runaway Railway, though. But I hear it's done. I hear like people are riding, like Imagineers have been testing it and stuff, and so I don't know. Makes sense.
Emma says, I defend Peter here. Storytelling on the House of the Dragon is extremely weak. Pretty disappointed. Yeah, I mean, you teach their own. But that's not why Peter's not watching it. Peter just doesn't like fantasy, doesn't like that sort of thing.
It's not. I'm kind of worried about Willow because I feel like Willow is going to be not my thing.
I'm excited. I never watched the movie, but like
I liked the movie.
They played a trailer for it at D23, and I was like, wow, this looks really good. And then like I was thinking, oh, Peter's not going to watch this with me. He's not going to like it.
Someone says they're worried about our dogs. Did Gizmo ever recover from his cough?
No, he still coughs. He was coughing when we first started our live stream.
No doctor can tell us what.
I think it's just like
it's normal.
It's just like a little dog thing. We've had him checked multiple times, trust me. And they're basically just like, from what we can tell, they do x-rays and stuff. They're like, nothing seems to be wrong. It's just like a thing that's going to happen. And he has some sort of like pills that he takes that don't really work. But it's just when he gets like really worked up, he starts coughing, which it makes me sad. But for now, he's okay.
G Skywalker says Toontown's going to look a lot like Epcot. What he's talking about is like all the walls.
Oh, yeah.
Walls everywhere.
It's okay. I'm excited for New Toontown. It's going to be great.
They want to know what we think of Andor. I think we maybe said our opinions on Andor last time we had a live stream, but I don't know.
I don't think it started yet. Or maybe we watched the screeners.
Yeah.
I'm not caught up with it, so no spoilers, please. No spoilers in general. I haven't watched the most recent episode. But I'm enjoying it so far. It's pretty good.
Yeah, no, I'm really liking it. It's definitely like a more adult, like HBO kind of like presentation of Star Wars. I kind of wish they would release the episodes in 3 episode chunks because each 3 episodes are directed and written by people. So it's almost like a 3 episode arc of like, it's almost like their own movie. So the first 3 episodes were kind of one thing, and then the next 3 episodes are another thing. And I kind of wish they would just release all 3 at a time, but I'm liking it.
Yeah. I need to get caught up. I'm not caught up on She-Hulk either. Because Peter does these podcasts, so he kind of like just watches the shows without me, and then I feel like we never get a chance.
I have to wake up at like 4 a.m.
Yeah, we never get a chance to like rewatch it, and I don't want to like bug him about it because like here, I don't know. So I need to watch She-Hulk though.
Millie says, "Are you guys going to do the Walt apartment tour?"
Yeah, I want to. It sounds fun. I've always wanted to do that. I don't know if we could film or like what, but we want to do it.
Yeah, I'd like to do it. I don't think we'd film it because I'm not sure it's a filmable thing necessarily. I know you can't film up in Walt's apartment. I've been up there once. I was lucky enough to go up there like 15 years ago, and it's much smaller than you would think. It is like a studio apartment. It's like even smaller than a studio apartment.
I would like to go up there and get like, can you get your photo in there?
Yeah, they do a photo pass photo, but you can't use your phone.
Really? Oh, so it's going to turn out bad then. I'm sorry. No offense to photo pass photographers, but my photos are never good. They never know my right angles.
I wish we could just do a selfie.
I know.
Yeah.
That's cool though. Yeah, I'd like to do it.
Someone says, don't go on the Beauty and the Beast ride. Why?
Why? That's why we want to go.
Yeah. The ride looks so good. EM says, do you buy something from every Scottsdale drop? I do.
Yeah.
I don't think there's been one that I haven't bought. I used to own every single Great Showdown. I've relented on that. I've chilled on that, but I do end up buying at least one thing.
Yeah, but when's the last time you hung them up? You keep buying them and then like they don't get hung. You need to hang them.
Well, the problem is right now we've reached a point on that wall that you need like a ladder and it's on stairs and I don't know how to do that.
I know. We need to figure that out.
Yeah. Kate says she loves She-Hulk.
Yeah, I need to. I enjoyed it. I only watched the first episode, so I'm like really far behind.
You only watched the first episode?
Yeah. Maybe the first and the second episode?
Yeah, they aired together, I think.
Yeah. But yeah, no, you've just been watching it by yourself and then like, I don't want to bother you by, I don't know. I'll watch it. I never finished Miss Marvel either. I feel like I'm like so behind. Like I need to watch both of them because I want to be like in the loop. I feel like I'm not in the loop of Marvel shows. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Ian says Bricky did a tour and he used his phone as well as the PhotoPass. I haven't watched any of Bricky's latest.
Thank you to Heroes of the Halcyon. Wow.
Yes. Thank you guys. But yeah, I'd be interested to see what he was able to film from that tour.
Well, I don't want to be spoiled, so I don't want to watch until we go.
Yeah.
But that's cool.
I'd be more willing to go on the tour if I know I could get a selfie up there and not like the PhotoPass.
Yeah,
I don't like the PhotoPass.
They never.
We did so many PhotoPasses on this
Orlando.
Turned
out bad.
Yeah.
Like there was one that I didn't even include in the video because like it was so unflattering. Like it was so bad. Like I was like, we can't put this in the video. I'm sorry.
It wasn't bad.
It was so, I did not.
Patrick says, what podcasts do you do and what topics do you talk about? I do /film daily. It's at daily.slashfilm.com, which I think _ put a link in the chat right there. And it's a movie and TV podcast, but I've been recapping Andor and She-Hulk on there as well as doing movie news.
Yeah, if you guys want to be up to date on Andor and all the Star Wars and Marvel shows on Disney Plus, he's your guy. He does so much research on them, and then he's up like at the break of dawn, watching, doing research, and then like doing his podcast. It takes him like a lot of work. It takes him like many hours, and I always feel bad on those days because like if I ever have if I need to like interrupt him, he's like. Like you're like, well, you're usually like in the zone. And my questions are like, do you see Gizmo? He's being so cute right now. And you're like, not right now. I'm working. I'm like, okay.
I watch each of those episodes like 3 times. Look
at Gizmo. Yeah. He's being so cute. And he's like,
he's always cute. So.
Or I'll be like singing to Gizmo and he'll be like, I'm about to like record my podcast. Could you be quiet? And I'll just be like, do, Gizmo.
Oh, Raquel says Bricky did not do spoilers. It was a great video.
Oh, okay.
So I guess you can watch it and just find out.
Well, I don't mean spoilers. I just mean like I'd like to go to the experience myself.
Yeah.
And then, yeah.
Well, apparently he didn't spoil it.
Okay.
I'm guessing you can't film. Not that I would want to go on it anyways, just to experience it and like learn stuff. Have you seen the Remy Loungefly bag?
No, I haven't. I'm intrigued. I love Remy. I love Remy and Emil.
Are you guys going to DesignerCon in November? I forgot it was.
We are. We're going to. Christina messaged me. We haven't picked a day yet, but we're going to go.
Okay.
We go every year. It's our favorite convention. So we'll be there. I don't know when, but we'll be there for sure.
Did we have Gideon's on our last trip to Walt Disney World? If you watched our hurricane vlog, then you saw we stocked up on cookies before the hurricane.
Yeah. We went to Disney Springs because our hotel was actually right next to Disney Springs. So we took Danny to Boathouse for the first time. And then I convinced everyone that we needed Gideon's. So there was no line. Like there's like a 3-hour like wait. There was no line. So I was like, we're going in.
Yeah. And it's also, you can tell it was like before the hurricane was really going to be coming towards us because we were joking like, we're stocking up on supplies and like, ha ha ha. And then like a day later, it's like we're in Target and like everybody's like ransacked the show. It's funny how things like
But
changed.
How happy were you that we had those cookies?
I was happy.
Yeah.
Someone says, your podcasts are the reason why I get out of bed and work out. Your voice motivates me in ways no one else's does.
That's so cool.
That's cool. Thank you. That's a great compliment. What is DesignerCon?
DesignerCon is a convention all about art and pop. Yeah. So it's like
not just pop culture.
It's just Yeah, you're right. So it's just a bunch of artists who have booths there, and you get to see their art and buy their art. There's like paintings, prints, there's action figures, any kind of art, you name it, it's there. It's really, really cool.
Yeah.
We just love it.
It's our favorite convention.
Because we love just looking at art and adding to our collection. And yeah, the last time we went, it's funny, like we've been there multiple times and I buy something and I still haven't hung like half of the stuff that I got. So I'm always like, I buy a bunch of stuff.
You need to order frames.
I know.
Off Amazon.
I know.
What did the dogs think of the RC Emile? We haven't shown them.
The batteries died.
we haven't shown them yet.
The batteries. Yeah, they haven't seen it yet.
Are you both full-time YouTubers? She is. I am not. I have a day job.
Yeah, I edit all of our videos for YouTube.
Are Gideon's cookies worth waiting for? Yes.
Yes.
But you're also not waiting in a line for hours. You put yourself on a virtual wait list and then they call you and then you get into line and the line's like 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah. It's totally worth it. If you have the time.
I would go there before, like if you're going to Disney Springs to get dinner, go there, get yourself on the virtual wait list, go to dinner, they'll call you, then you go back and you get in line.
Oh.
What?
Rose Gold Sugar says, you guys just asked Danny and Mouse Wives are all great together in the videos. Thank you.
Speaking of Mouse Wives.
Yeah, I appreciate you both giving us our first Gideon's experience. It was totally worth the hype. See? You're welcome.
They didn't even have it
You're
like
welcome.
fresh. They had it like the day later.
You're welcome.
Imagine if you had it like fresh.
Oh my God, it's so good.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good. I love it.
I feel like we didn't buy enough.
I know. Well, I wanted to buy more and you're like, no, we should only get 6. I was like, okay, you're right. And they were so expensive. Like, yeah.
Have you guys been on Velocicoaster since its opening? I'm going this week and I'm pretty intimidated.
You have, right? I haven't.
No, I tried to go and I didn't fit.
Oh no, I thought it broke down. I thought you and Kevin went and it like broke down.
It did. Oh, it did break down, but I didn't fit in the test seat. And then they were like, you could go in and see if you fit like on the actual thing. And then it broke down. So that was before my recent diet.
Yeah.
I've lost 21 pounds so far. So
congrats. Steve says, I have a gluten allergy. Gideon's is out for me. Oh, no.
They don't have gluten-free?
They don't have anything for you there, Steve? Dang. I'm sorry. That's so sad. That makes me so sad for you.
Yeah, that's... They must make a gluten-free cookie, right?
I don't know. I've never looked.
I wish I was at Gideon's right now for that Bride of Frankenstein cookie. I didn't even hear about that.
It has like M&Ms and stuff on it.
Have you tried crumble? We have not tried crumble, but it does not look anywhere near as...
It looks good. Every week they have like new flavors of cookies. I would love it if we could try it eventually. I think they're opening one up like close to us soon. I need to look. It might be open already.
What's the best coaster? Hagrid's at Universal or Guardians at Epcot? Guardians at Epcot. Are you even considering this?
I like Hagrid's a lot.
Wow, you are insane.
like Guardians. Guardians is freaking amazing.
But you said it was better than Velocicoaster.
Yeah, but I also like Hagrid's way more than Velocicoaster.
You like Hagrid's more than Velocicoaster?
Yes.
Wow.
Velocicoaster was fun, but it was too much for me. Hagrid's was like amazing because I love Harry Potter. Probably Cosmic Rewind, but Hagrid's is like...
I'm shocked.
They're totally different, though. Hagrid's is like a roller coaster. Cosmic Rewind is a roller coaster, but like elevated. I can't explain it.
Underscore says, he has the quote from the website, our items are not available vegan or gluten-free. That sucks.
Oh my God. Really?
I'm sure they
Not
will
even
eventually do something.
Wow. Damn. I'm sorry, Steve.
Santiago is not a fan of crumble.
Really?
Actually, a bunch of people not a fan of crumble.
I've heard crumble's so good. They're nothing.
Do not look at the nutritional values on crumble cookies.
Oh, yeah. I don't want to know. Don't tell me. Rod says 1 Gideon's, 2 Maui Cookie Lady, 3 everything else. That's true. We have had the Maui Cookie Lady.
That's good.
Our friend Dan, who's been in some of our videos, he like goes to Maui all the time. And he brings back cookies from there for the Maui Cookie Lady. They're the cookies that The Rock, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, like when he has his cheat meals, like those are the cookies that he gets. So they're so good. Oh, they were so good. Like I would go to Maui just to get those cookies.
Underscore says, I want you guys to have Tiff's Treats here in Austin. They do a brownie Oreo chocolate chip bar.
Oh my God. One day. Austin has some great food.
I'd like to go to Austin because there's some cool food tour stuff we could do there. She's never been.
Yeah, I've never been.
If we ever do, underscore, I'm going to like hit you up with like where we should go and stuff.
For sure.
Have you ever been to tried the cookie dealer? I've never heard of the cookie dealer.
I'll have to look into that.
Erin McKenna's in Disney Springs is all gluten-free.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
1 second. Sorry.
What are you looking up? What else do we want to talk about? We wanted to talk about, we talked about the hurricane. We talked about our Orlando trip. We went to Animal Kingdom. Oh, what happened? Oh, no.
Is it still there?
Yep.
Oh,
we're good. I don't know what happened. We kind of talked about the Orlando trip. We went to Animal Kingdom one day. We filmed that for our daily vlog, so that'll be out soon.
Yeah, we ended up going to Epcot twice because we weren't sure if it was going to be open for the 40th. So we were like, we should go. We went like before the hurricane got there. So we have the two up. All the videos that you've seen so far, that's all we have, unfortunately.
Yeah. We did that video about the iPhone. A lot of people were commenting on that video being like, if you had told me that was an iPhone, I wouldn't have believed, if I didn't know, I wouldn't have even guessed it. Like they would have thought it was like a real camera. So
yeah, that was fun testing it out.
Yeah. I think, you can tell with the audio.
Oh yeah, the audio, because we didn't use like a microphone.
Yeah, I think if you wanted to film stuff on your iPhone and you wanted to get serious about it, you'd need to do like have either a wireless microphone or something. Number two, you could tell in Haunted Mansion. You could tell in low light. But aside from that, the iPhone really does a solid job.
Yeah.
But also, I want to say, I didn't say this in the video, and I probably should say this, is a lot of people like are all about the gear. Like we get asked all the time, like, what camera do you use? What lens do you use? And, I always answer the people and tell them what and guide them in the right way. But like, I almost want to say like, it's not about the gear. It's about how you use it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like you watch that video with us using this iPhone. The reason why it looks different than like just someone's random like iPhone, whatever, is because we're using it like with steady movements and we know like, put something in the foreground.
That's all him.
But I'm just saying like,
if I used it, it'd be like,
yeah, no, you're good too.
Yeah, I'm okay.
But no, I think a lot of people, and the reason why I said that is not to be like, you're not talented enough. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is a lot of people, I think, put off filming something, even be it their vacation, be it a vlog, because they're like, all I have is this phone. And the reason why I said that is like, this phone can produce incredible looking footage. You just need to learn to use it in the right way, know when it doesn't do well, like low light or what's going on.
They're being cutie guys back there.
Yeah, so anyways, that's my phone advice.
Yeah.
Phone advice from Peter.
Yeah. But yeah, the iPhone takes great photos and videos. Trust me, I have tons of photos of my dogs.
Someone says don't do Texas in the summer. Yeah, we definitely don't want. I've been there once in summer. It's hot. Have you all been to Joe's Italian Ice in Anaheim?
No, never been.
Not.
I've heard of it. We drove by it and like the lines are huge for that. I've had other Italian ice type of places. It's good stuff with like the custard in the middle.
I'd like to try it someday.
Yeah. It's like literally right by Disneyland. I didn't realize how close it was.
I didn't know that Maui Cookie Lady delivers national.
I looked into it.
It's expensive though, isn't
after
it?
Dan gave us those cookies, I literally went on the website. It's expensive, but like if you ordered enough of them, it could be worth it. I don't know.
Kevin asked, how intense is Cosmic Rewind compared to Hagrid's?
It's a totally different experience. Hagrid's is like an actual roller coaster. which I do get nauseous on that, but I still enjoy it.
I mean, this is a roller coaster.
It's a roller coaster, yes. This is a roller coaster. It goes fast.
But it's not about the intensity of like...
you get some serious G's, but it's not like rocking roller coaster, for example, at Disney World, if you've done that, where it's like just a roller coaster in the dark, where you do like loops and stuff. This is like, it's hard to explain, but like it's on a roller coaster track, but your car is like guiding you. So it's like pointing you in the right direction to look, and it feels like you're like floating through space.
Yeah.
Like it's really weird. But it's like also very thrilling and like intense at the same time, for me at least.
And I will say, we asked the cast members for advice on which car to go in, and I think we went in
like in the middle. So there's
5.
10 different ones, and then we went in 5.
And they said like the first 5 was the recommendation. Go like maybe not car 1 or 2, but 3, 4, 5.
Just like with any roller coaster, the more you sit in the back, the more it kind of whips you around more.
So guess what?
So you went in the
when I went with Mouse Vibes at the end of Epcot 40th night, I didn't film this. I just wanted to have fun. We requested car number 10, and we went in car number 10.
Thank God I didn't go with you.
Oh, I don't think... So it
would have been like, we're in car 5 again, honey, not 10.
Yeah, I think you would have been... I don't think you would have liked car 10.
Was
car
it really
10
that much different?
Yeah, it was whipping more. It just like... The other thing is my watch, my Apple Watch at the end of it was shaking. I looked at it and it said...
car crash?
No, it wasn't that. But it was like the noise around you is at a decibel that you will... if you continue to be at this decibel, you'll lose hearing or something.
Oh my
like
God.
That. So I guess like me, Ashley, and Nick, and everybody were just like screaming so loud.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Well, good for your watch for telling you. Jeez.
It's like, put in earplugs now.
It's like, you're having too much fun. Calm down.
Yeah.
But it was so much fun. I'm so happy I did it. You could just tell the pure joy on everyone's faces after, like, in our video.
Yeah. Ozzy Robo and the English Gent says, we've started using the iPhone more and more for steady shot ability. I think especially in daylight, again...
I know that's what Nick does for Mouse Vibes, right?
Yeah.
Like he uses it for like slow-mo and that sort of stuff.
Yeah. It's very good. Even like our friend Kevin will use it any shot that he's like zooming far in because his camera doesn't have a zoom shot. A lot of people are mixing in iPhone shots and you don't know it. You think that they're using their normal like big cameras. Dean shoots all his stuff in an iPhone. What are you guys eating for dinner tonight? I had a salad earlier.
Yeah, Peter had a salad. I haven't eaten anything yet. I wasn't really hungry. But we're on diet, so no pizza tonight. Sorry, guys. I know everyone was on the edge of their seat.
Yeah, nothing super exciting.
I would like to get one, but it's not happening. Yeah, girls got to lose a few pounds.
If Disney World ride or attraction could have a brand new Halloween overlay, which attraction would you like to see it happen to?
Halloween. Disney World. Living with the Land, obviously, and it would just be nothing but pumpkins. It would be pumpkins, and then like where the fish are, it would be like sharks.
Spooky fish.
Yeah, it'd be scary fish like piranhas. No, that'd be a good one. I don't know. That's a good question.
I don't know. I don't have a good answer to this.
Dinosaur, they could all be wearing like Christmas hats. They'll be like, we're going to the North Pole because we got to get that present.
Yeah,
that's not our dino.
I don't have a good answer for this. I'm sorry.
Well, I had 2 good answers, so you're welcome.
Kitra, did you enjoy the huge bag of cereal marshmallows?
I did. Thank you. That's the best part of Lucky Charms.
Or online ordering is expensive but cheaper than a plane ticket.
That's true. For the Maui cookies, that's true.
Dean says, did Rocket sound weird since it wasn't? Yeah, it definitely sounded
Didn't
weird.
sound like him at all. But, I mean, whatever. Who cares? It's just weird, though. They could get everybody to do it except for... Why couldn't Bradley Cooper do it?
Yeah.
They got the rest of the cast, I'm assuming, unless they had someone else do Groot, too.
No, I think they... Oh, yeah, I don't know about Groot. Thanks for the recording video tips when using the iPhone. Very useful. The other tip I'd give you is if you're doing cinematic mode, I probably should have put this in the video, but everybody I think cranks up the f-stop so that's like ultimate blurry behind you. I say crank it down a little bit because where you see it is like the edges of people. You'll see like the blur kind of like getting into my glass or whatever.
Yeah.
If you crank it down a little, it's more subtle and it still looks good. What were you gonna say?
There's been some people have said some stuff, and somebody it went by now. They said a cocoa overlay on the Mexico Pavilion ride for Halloween.
Well, I'd like to see that just turn into a cocoa.
I know. Ride. I would like them to just turn that into a cocoa ride. That's what I want. Bradley Cooper is over Chris Pratt, just like most of us are. Maybe. I doubt it, though.
Dean says, Disney secret tip, the screams you hear from Tower of Terror are piped sounds?
Really?
No way.
Oh, we did Tower of Terror.
Are they really like fake sounds?
I don't know.
I feel like when we're in there, we scream.
I just want to say, like, I forgot how good Tower of Terror is at Disney World. It was never that good at Disneyland. It is so good there. We got to go on it. It was so much fun.
Wondering if you were able to do a video of Magic Castle. They don't allow any photography or videos inside the Magic Castle. So
yeah, you'll just have to know that we had the best night ever with our friends with no video there.
Living the best life. Kitra, your shirt, an Ordinary Adventure Spirit jersey?
This?
No, you have the Terror Tram.
Oh, no, I got this at, oh my God, I always do the wrong because I'm looking at myself. No, I got this at Halloween Horror Nights. It's the Terror Tram hoodie. On the back of it has like this cool, you probably can't see it.
I can put you on screen if you want to.
That's okay.
Oh.
We showed it, if you watch our Halloween Horror Nights video, we show it in the video. So I ended up getting it because we finally got to do Terror Tram. Yeah. And it was a lot of fun.
That's on our daily vlog. Would you guys? And we also tried pizza fries, also on our daily vlog. Would you guys ever move to Orlando? I don't think so because of the heat.
Yeah, I love it though. Like every time I'm there, I'm like, God, I would love to live here because there's just so much fun things to do all the time. But like the heat is so brutal and it knocks us out. Like it is debilitating for us. Like we're obviously both like heavy set people and I don't know if that obviously contributes to it more, but like I'm just like constantly sweating.
I would love to have like at one point Adam had an apartment in LA or in Anaheim.
I know.
And one in Orlando.
That's
I feel like
dream.
that's the like dream of like.
Well, we'd have to bring our dogs. I just feel like that'd be such a hassle to like fly the dogs out. Like, how do you even do that? Like, they're not trained. They wouldn't be able to sit in the airplane.
And French bulldogs have problems.
We would have to drive.
Yeah.
I think. I mean, that could be fun. Oh my God, we could make like a whole road trip series every time we went to back and forth.
We could
like take a different route every time and like stop at all these different cities.
It's not happening.
I mean, once you like aren't working anymore and we just do YouTube like full time, that's like the dream right there.
Are you guys going to Disneyland tomorrow? Not tomorrow. We might be at Knott's, maybe.
Yeah, we might go to Knott's tomorrow. We're not sure yet, but
yeah,
we want to go to Spooky Farm. We were just at Disneyland yesterday. It was a lot of fun. We hadn't been there in a while. It was busy though. Let me tell you, there is never a non-busy day at Disneyland anymore. Ever. Like we went on a Monday, it was busy. Yesterday was a Friday, so obviously that's going to be more busy. But we've gone during the middle of the week and it's busy. Like it's just was so crowded.
Yeah.
And we didn't plan like accordingly. You have to like get all your mobile orders and do this and that. And there was like stuff that we wanted to do that we couldn't do because we just like didn't have enough time. You okay? Not to go on a rant, but I'm just saying anyone who's traveling to Disneyland thinking like, oh, it's the off season. No, it's not. Yeah. It's not the off season ever.
The West Coasters say the iPhone plus the Rode Wireless Go 2 mics are a game changer. Rode makes a Lightning USB-C adapter. Yeah, we have those mics. We just haven't used them that much. You guys should post the Halloween tree to Twitter so I can see. I mean, it looks better probably from what you're seeing in the background here than what it actually...
If you go back and you watch our videos during 2020, when we got this tree, we show it then. Close up. It looks cooler like far away.
Oh, Dean says, yep, I did a behind the attraction tour when I was a cast member. Park was closed and the screams were still going on during the opening procedures.
Oh, scary. That's terrifying.
Wow, I had no idea. This fun fact I did know. Emily says, fun fact, Tower of Terror is 199 feet tall because 200 feet would have to have a red light on top of it, and Disney decided that would ruin the theming.
I mean, they're not wrong.
Yeah.
Why not use lav mics? Are you talking about right now or when we film in the park?
The problem with lav mics is like if we're filming like other people, like if Danny is there or someone, whatever, then it's like just recording us.
Yeah.
So you want a mic that's able to capture
And the
stuff
reasons,
as well.
the whole point of why we bought these microphones is we were planning to start a podcast. So, and Peter already does do a podcast, and he wanted to get like a better microphone for himself. So we bought these microphones with the intention to start a podcast, and we just haven't done it yet.
Yeah. But they work good
so
for the
there are
live.
live stream microphones, and we're proud of them, huh, Gizmo? Gizmo says, I love them.
Danny just messaged us with he has video. He's at Avengers Campus right now, and he has video of Werewolf by Night.
Ooh.
I feel like they put him up there so that like kids wouldn't be that afraid. Do you know what I mean? Like he's kind of far
That's so
enough away.
cool. I feel like we need to watch it like
So
tonight.
credit to Just Ask Danny.
Look how cool it looks with Guardians in the background.
Yeah, that is cool. I wish we had. I guess we had more fun hanging out with friends.
What?
I was gonna say I wish we went and saw him last night.
Oh, yeah. No,
But-
I was too lazy. We'll be back. We still haven't even seen Hulk yet.
I'm betting you we missed Hulk. I'm betting.
Yeah, he's
from
not out
Denver
during
at
the
this
night.
point. No, I mean I bet you he's like done.
No, he was there today.
Oh, he was.
Still. Yeah.
Oh, I just assumed once they brought him out because they said it was going to be like a limited time
edition.
Yeah.
Hopefully we could catch him before he leaves. I'd like to do we haven't done like an Avengers Campus video in a while. I think we should do one at some point.
You guys should visit Evermore in Utah. I've wanted to go to Evermore. Apparently it's like very...
What's that? Oh, no, I watched Provost do a video
Yeah,
on
he
that.
didn't really do it about like their normal thing. He was doing like a beer fest or something, like a Oktoberfest.
No, he did. I watched it. He's done multiple videos on it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I only saw the Oktoberfest one. But normally it's like a Star Cruiser thing where it's like interactive.
Oh, yeah. It was like Dungeons and Dragons, I think.
Okay, then
Or
I
a
did.
sort of
Did
thing.
you watch that video without me?
Yeah, I did. It was a long video. I forget. I think I forget why I watched it without you. Oh my God! Look at that.
Jono
guy.
says you get a photo
Look at
op
that
before
guy.
going in the Magic Castle. Yeah, that we have a photo on our Instagram with the whole crew if you want to see us and McV and Janelle and Liz and David. And I'll tell you this too. I love going to Disneyland with people who haven't been, or bring them to like Galaxy's Edge and experiencing Disneyland through the eyes of people who have never been. I love that too with Magic Castle, and seeing David had never been and McV had never been, and seeing it through their eyes, and especially David, who's like so analytical and so like wants to know how everything works, and it was cool. Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that was a good time.
What is the Terror Tram at Universal?
So during Halloween Horror Nights, the tram tour, they turn it into the Terror Tram, and it's basically you just walk through and they scare you. This year, you get to walk through the Nope. In Nope, there's a place called Jupiter's Claim in the movie, and you walk through that, and then the characters from Us were there for some reason scaring you. But that was like my favorite part. I actually thought that was really cool. The rest
doesn't
of it
make any sense.
No, but
yeah.
it was fun. At least when we went through it, I liked it.
Yeah. It was fun. It's only in California. It's not in the Orlando version. Are you guys planning on going to Disneyland for the first day of the holidays? Probably.
Most likely. We didn't get a chance to do it last year, so this year we hope to. See, you're okay. You're fine up here, huh?
I wonder how long Hulk is going to be going for then.
Yeah, he was there today. Our friends who were hanging out last night posted photos with him.
Oh, our friend Kitra is here giving us a football update. Kitra, we don't care about the football. Sorry.
A lot of people I know are watching sports right now. I think there's baseball on too. So thanks for.
He wants to know if I've ever performed in Magic Castle or just attended as guest. I've never had a booked performance, but there's venues inside
to the bathroom real quick. Okay. I'll be right back. I'm sorry.
There are venues inside the Magic Castle where a magician member is allowed to perform, and it's kind of like you put your name on a list, and then people sit in the chairs and watch you, but it's kind of like almost like an open mic for magicians, if that makes sense. So I performed there many times, but I don't have a good enough set to be booked at the castle. So, it was nice meeting you as well, Bren and Anton. Disney cruise to Australia. Are there Disney cruises to Australia? I got to look into that. That'd be fun. Where does it take off from? Alex says, "LOL, was Donnie Blaze at the Magic Castle?" Funny thing about that, Alex, is the writer of that episode. If you go to her Instagram account, you'll see that she has a photo not too long ago of her visiting the Magic Castle. So it's very clearly that she wrote that episode as a parody about the Magic Castle. I'll tell you this: if your experience at the Magic Castle is based on a lot of factors, but there's some good magicians, there's some bad magicians, and if you don't know what shows to watch, you could come out of it being like, oh, it's a lot of bad magic, or you could be like, our group, like I knew which, I guided us to two of the top 20 magicians in the world when we were there on this past week, and everybody had a blast. So it's yeah, it's what you make out of it. Sorry, I'm going through the open mic magic ? Fun. It's not like everybody still has a prepared set and they jeez. Why am I coughing? Jeez. Everybody already has a prepared set and stuff like that. It's not like they go up there and just, it's not like improv, if that makes sense, but it's a lot of fun. Again, it's a place that you can see a lot of good magic. You can see a lot of bad magic because it's people trying out and testing new material and trying to like make it better.
Back.
Kitra is back, everybody.
I'm back.
Things were so boring without you here.
I bet. Just kidding.
Australia and New Zealand for the cruise.
I forgot we were doing a live stream for a second. I was like, just taking my time. And I was like, oh yeah.
Kidder says there's a Disney cruise in Australia, Hawaii through Pacific to Sydney in the reverse. And then for 4 months, 2 to 6 night Australia and New Zealand sailings, all on the Wonder. We've been on the Wonder a billion times.
No, but how amazing would that be? And also how expensive.
Yeah.
I just imagine that being so expensive on Disney.
It'd probably be really expensive.
I would love to do a Hawaii cruise.
I love the Wonder too, but I feel like I want to experience other ships. Because I've done 3. You've done 3 of them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fantasy, Wonder, and
3,
Wish.
Yeah. So I want to do the other 2.
Yeah.
We got to complete they used to call it the Grand Slam, but now it's the Royal Flush. So stupid. Cruise people are so stupid. We make up like these stupid names. We got to complete the Royal Flush.
I love it. Are you guys playing? They thought we were done. I feel bad. They got their hopes up. They were like, wow, you're finally done. Kelsey met us outside of Mickey and Minnie's Runaway. Thanks to you and your friends for saying hi and taking a picture with us. Nice meeting you. We hope you had a good night. Like it is here. It says, what's your favorite Halloween movie? Hey, girl. Probably Trick or Treat. I like Trick or Treat. Probably Scream. Scream would be, yeah. I think we're very similar with our. There's a lot of like horror movies that I haven't seen because I get scared. Yeah,
Yeah.
So I have like a list that like I've never seen, so don't judge me.
Marketing Adventure says, can you record video while inside the Magic Castle? Absolutely no video or photos allowed. When they started the Magic Castle, it had a lot of celebrity members as the associate members, and they had a rule. That's why they instituted the rule of like no photographs in there. It's like a private club. So it's kind of like Club 33, but even more strict.
So
Club
it's
33
like,
allows
there's so
photos.
many times that I wish that we could like take photos in there, because like it is really cool inside of there. But then it's like, nope, you just got to either go or.
I think the new Club 33 locations, you're not allowed to take photos.
Oh, really?
I've never seen photos inside them. Have you?
Interesting. Yeah, no. I haven't looked, but.
Yeah, there's a rumor that Disney Cruise just bought the largest ship. There was like a ship that was made and the company went out of business, and someone's buying that ship. Fits like something like insane, like 9,000, up to 9,000 guests. It's like a huge ship, and someone needs to buy it because it's like half made. It's half constructed.
Imagine being on a ship with 9,000 other Disney fans and their children.
Think it will be 9,000. I think, that's like maximum capacity.
Wow, do you imagine if Disney had like the biggest ship? That would be insane. To think of what they could do with that. No?
Yeah.
Because like the Wish is already like incredible with how many different bars and lounges and stuff they have. Wow.
If Erin asks if you could pick.
Thank you, Like It Is, and Kayla.
Yeah, thank you guys. If you could pick only one event you could attend out of Oogie Boogie Bash, not Scary Farm or Halloween Horror Nights, I'm guessing she's saying Hollywood and not Orlando.
Probably Halloween Horror Nights Orlando.
No, I think she's saying Hollywood.
God, that's too hard.
If you're asking me for next year, Erin, I would probably say not Scary Farm because
we love Not Scary
Farm. It's their big what's their anniversary that they're doing?
50 years, I think.
50 years. They're the first haunt.
Yeah.
Everything, and they're going to be opening at least 2 new mazes. So I feel like it's going to be the scale. Everything's going to be bigger, better. So next year, I would say not Scary Farm.
I don't know. I pick Orlando. That's my favorite out of all of them. I know. Oogie Boogie then. I love Oogie Boogie.
Yeah. Have you done Club 33 in Walt Disney World? We have not yet. We have a friend who is a member who we might end up going at some point in the future.
Yeah, he's offered, but we've never done it. Yeah.
We're always too busy when we're there.
Yeah.
Sorry.
What's up? Club 33 at Animal Kingdom looks so nice. Ooh.
I've never seen. I haven't seen any photos.
I bet it is. Animal Kingdom's honestly the best.
I feel like that's the one I would want to go to in Walt Disney World.
You okay? He's coughing for some reason.
Should we end the live?
Yeah, I think we've gone for 2 hours. Thanks everyone for hanging out with us. Sorry that it's been a while. We raised 1.6 thousand, which is incredible. And like we said in the beginning, I think Peter set this to go for a few more days. So if you're watching the replay and you want to donate, please do. We'd love to get to 2,000. Like that would be awesome.
Yeah. I think it goes until Tuesday, maybe.
Yeah. So you got time.
So let's get it to 2,000. That would be really awesome. And we thank you all for hanging out with us. And see you on the next adventure.
Yeah, we're like, it's kind of funny. Like we've done everything so far in the year. We have like no plans for the rest of the year.
What are upcoming plans?
That's why I was talking about Japan earlier. Because I'm like, should we go to Japan?
Yeah. Like, someone says $1 more to get to 1,700.
Oh, do it. Do it. This doesn't show
peer
like
pressure.
The exact amount. It just has 1.6.
Yeah.
It doesn't say like.
You'd think like.
Gizmo.
You'd think on our end we would have more information, but I feel like we have less.
I know it doesn't really show anything over here.
Yeah, but
do it. And we're not leaving until it happens.
Okay, we'll stay until we get to 17.
Let me look just to make sure that's accurate.
I believe the people. Why would they make that up?
I don't know.
Why would people make that up?
I'm not saying they would. I just want to look. Let me look. Can I look?
Fine.
While I'm looking, I'm gonna give it a thumbs up.
Someone just donated 20.
1699. We did it then. Woo!
Dorwat, thank you. And Noah, thank you.
You guys are
Anonymous,
awesome.
Anonymous, thank you.
Heck yeah.
We did it.
I feel like it's a little delayed. So you guys are the best. That is awesome. Heck yeah. Can you believe it? Wow. We should do more fundraisers more often.
We should.
This was awesome. Thanks for hanging out with us. I know it was like a little bit of like a random, like rambling live stream, but I had fun.
I feel like we didn't have a plan.
I know. This is like, yeah.
Another anonymous. Thank you.
You did good managing the chat.
You did good too.
Because it's funny. We watch like Mouse Vibes and stuff, and they're like a team, and they're like, she's like, come on, Ash, you get this one. And like, I literally just sit here and Peter does all the work. So love ya. You did great.
Okay. Well, everybody have a good night.
Yes.
Enjoy yourselves. And I think
we'll most likely see you next week. I think the live streams are going to get back in business. We just like had been busy on a bunch of Saturdays recently. So, I mean, unless we're in Japan, then.
Yeah. I don't think we're going to be in Japan next week.
I mean.
I don't think so.
No, just kidding.
We'll see you on the next adventure.
Bye,
Bye, everybody.
guys.